Scatter plots and correlation, 10.1. What is a scatter plot? A scatter plot is a graph of ordered pairs x, y of numbers consisting of the independent variable x and the dependent variable y. A scatter plot is a visual tool to portray and visually estimate the correlation/relationship between the independent and dependent variable. It's a positive linear relationship, negative linear relationship, nonlinear or curvilinear relationship, and no relationship. Drawing a scatter plot. Step 1. Draw the graph. Label both x and y axes. Graph and plot the points shown in figure 1. Determine the type of relationship/correlation, if any, exists. Okay. In this case, there's an indication of a positive linear relationship between the amount of money spent on advertising compared to the number of items sold. Correlation coefficient. Population correlation coefficient is denoted by rho. Sample correlation coefficient is denoted by lowercase r. Okay, these are the properties. Here. Assumptions for correlation coefficient. And this is the formula for the correlation coefficient R. Okay, we're going to do one practice example from the textbook. Set it up. Find all the values you need to plug into the formula. And then you find R. Okay. This is the critical value method, same as the previous chapters, except now the degrees of freedom is n minus 2 and a couple other things, but most of it is similar. Now we're going to do a practice question. Coach Oton wants to determine the relationship between the number of hours practiced per week and the points made per game at alpha equals 0.05. Critical values plus or minus 2.447. Test score is 12.55. We reject the null hypothesis. Okay, we're going to go over to applying it to mung beans. Determine the relationship between the number of mung beans germinating and the pH level. Okay. Fail to reject the null hypothesis. Test values fall outside the rejection region. And then applying scatter plots and correlations to veterinary medicine. We found the t-score, the critical value. And failed to reject the null hypothesis. T-test falls outside the rejection region.